EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Darnold. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to the reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's Darnold. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
It's a gain there of 26 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker. A big hole. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Flush to his right. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Dragon 60. Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Hey, we're going good. 24 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play.
Throwing is Nix. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing, Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and their offense is back on the field.
He'll push ahead to the 21. D.J. Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Out to his right, Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30.
Come on.
Here comes third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he will have the Seahawks first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one's good for 29.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Incomplete.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. On the handoff, this is Walker. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Shaquan McMillan.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points.
Into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Darnold now on first and 10. Has his man Smith and Jigba working across the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he's in! Cooper, Cup, touchdown Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT.
Jason Myers.
His kick is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now to throw it here on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Knicks now on first and 10. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Second down. Knicks. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And he'll take it on in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Darnold to throw on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Alanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup. They'll try again here, second and 10. Darnold to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's first and 10. Now Darnold taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. John Franklin Myers there to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Darnold. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Denver.
A first down throw for Nix. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
What a play on 4th and long. 31 yards.
First down, Broncos.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
A loss of a yard. It's second down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it, escaping the pressure right. That is high. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard
Now
line.
a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
17 more
Space
yards.
getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10.
Bombers. Ready. 180. Away. Joe. Away. Captain.
Throwing is Nix. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Good for Broncos. First down. First and goal, Denver.
Harvey, he'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Again, it's Harvey. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
It's third down and goal to go.
Ready. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play.
They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
At the 38-yard line.
And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Another try, second and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. That's dropped off for Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Darnold again. First down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Brings up third and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.